Guess what happened today? I actually watched a Malayalam film without English subtitles. Hi guys, this is Farad and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. If you're new to this channel, then please smash that subscribe button now. And before we get to the review or any information about the film, please remember to like and comment on the video. Liking and commenting helps fuel the YouTube algorithm. With that, let's get back to the video and the review. So today, from the Blast from the Past section, the film that we are going to be discussing is the 1989 Padmarajan directed film Season, starring Mohanlal. Now, one thing special that I made for myself about this film is that I happened to watch it without any subtitles, without any English subtitles. And the reason for that was that I was actually, afraid that I may miss out on a filmography of Padmarajan just because there are no subtitles available. I was actually trying to to watch the film earlier. I was trying to get to this film earlier, given that. The film was on my radar and it was recommended by you, but I wasn't able to find the English subtitles, and it was just bothering me because the premise of it seemed very interesting and I actually wanted to take the plunge. And as a reviewer, I do tend to experiment a bit with the process of watching the films that are there. Either it started off by just watching films to watching it with subtitles, but today I have tried again to challenge myself and to watch a film without any English subtitles in a language that I am not very familiar with. And to my surprise, I was actually pleasantly surprised with the amount of context that I could absorb just by watching it. Yes, there was a little help that I took from Wikipedia in between when I couldn't really figure out the context that was there, but overall I happened to sail through perfectly well, and this may just be a start and it may have opened another window of all the films that I can discover without necessarily relying on English subtitles that are there. This may be a crazy idea to listen to hear, and to almost to say that how are you even reviewing a film if you haven't even watched it in the language that you've not known, all of that is there. But it is a challenge and the reviewer needs to keep challenging themselves, I feel, and this is a start. It's an experiment. So let's get back to the actual review. So Season is essentially a cult thriller from the Malayalam film industry. It is essentially a revenge drama, if I have to say, from the very core of it. It is about two guys who are killed off by a foreign gangster that is there, until the character of Mohanlal wants to seek revenge for the murder of those two characters that are there. That is the simple premise, but it is such a complex screenplay that is there. Firstly, it is non-linear. It doesn't start off from the chain of events that would follow. Generally it starts off at a very later point in the film, only to get back slowly a year back and to have a conversation between Mohanlal and the foreign gangster that is there, and slowly take you again to the flashback where the actual drama unfolds and the kind of world building that is there. The Kovalam beach looks so beautiful, by the way, and the entire drama majorly is set on that Kovalam beach, and it gave major Goa vibes to it also. But I have read that it is actually shot on the Kovalam beach. And why do I say it is ahead of its time? Because probably Padmarajan imagined the Kovalam area to be the next Goa, with all the drug mafia that is coming in, with the foreign tourists that are there, and he weaved a story that was revolving around that. And this is one film, and I think as I get into the Padmarajan filmography, I will understand this better. But to begin with, I feel that this screenplay overpassed the direction here. The screenplay was so well written that the director's job, became easier. In this case, it was both written and directed by Padmarajan. So Padmarajan, the writer, made things easier for Padmarajan, the director, with the way things were unfolding. It was a very different kind of a thriller that was there. It almost reminisced of films that would eventually follow, like Dam Maro Dam, which came much later on in the 2010s. The subject was similar, is what I'm saying, but for 1989 it was way ahead of its time, when things may just have been developing in that area, but to have a futuristic film, so to say, futuristic in the sense, in terms of the subject, not in terms of the setting that is there, but in terms of the subject of drug dealing, revolving around the thriller that is there. I would also like to touch upon the beautiful BGM. I mean, by Ilayaraja, I would say it's so well understood. The BGM just was so well integrated in the chain of events that were there. It was Ilayaraja, the veteran, the great Ilayaraja that is there, who would actually had understood the world so well of Padmarajan in season. And, it was just amazing to witness. And it also had Mohanlal. Needless to say, what a brilliant performance it was. Yet again, it was a very different kind of a Mohanlal performance that was there. It wasn't your regular Mohanlal performance. It was very unique in its storytelling, in its characterization also, you can say. And I think he also understood the world very well and surrendered to the vision of the director, and I think that was the victory. Other actors around him, like Ashokan or Mani, all of them managed to impress, but at the end of the day I was overwhelmed by myself on attempting to watch a film without English subtitles. It is one of a kind experience that I have experienced today, and it is just a start, I would say. May not do it very often, always I would look for context with the lines that are there, but this was amazing experience that was there. Nice fresh experience at watching a film, just to reinvent yourself while watching a film. And thank you so much again for the recommendation. Season, again, highly recommended. It is available on Sun Next, Geo Cinema, also Eros now. I watched it on Sun Next, but there are no English subtitles. But if you can absorb the the world building and the characterization with little help from Wikipedia, of course, it wasn't entirely that I was on my own. I did refer to some parts to it in Wikipedia, to be honest, but this is one of a kind experience. Try it out sometimes. But then also let me know what are your thoughts on the film Season, directed by the legendary filmmaker Padmarajan, whom I am actually impressed by the range that he has. He's directed romance so well, and this was completely in the opposite direction. Outstanding direction again, but even better screenplay writing, I would say. And so let me know what were your memories of watching the film. I read that the film did not do well at the box office, unfortunately, which meant it was way ahead of its time. It was almost like a double barrel from the 80s, is what I had read somewhere, and I think I agree with that statement. It was double barrel, even very early for the 80s audience that is there. Probably late 90s this would have worked a little better. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, please remember to like the video, like/dislike anything that you like or /dislike the video, comment on the video. It helps fuel the YouTube algorithm. Throw in your recommendations, what more you can do. Share this video with your friends and family, ask them to subscribe to the channel, and let's grow this Digi family together. Also visit my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below, and social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Letterbox. All information in the description box below. I do not end up making a video on everything that I watch, but I do write a lot. All information is in the description box, as I said. I will see you again soon with another video. Till then, take care of yourselves, and thank you so much for your love and support. Cheers.